Last week, the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua gave a bombshell of an interview to KTN that was a response to the interview that President Ruto had made during his Murima visit. During the 2-hour interview, the former DP revealed the inner workings of President Ruto's government and the reason as to why he fell out with William Ruto. Since his dramatic impeachment in October of last year, Gachagua has been injecting relentlessly against the Ruto government, unofficially making him the leader of opposition. Prior to the 2022 general election, Gachagua was perhaps the #1 proponent of William Ruto. He underwent a lot of political harassment by the fourth administration for his financial support of William Ruto's bid for the presidency. After Ruto won with a thin margin against Raila, Gachagua became DP, making him the second deputy president of the republic under the 2010 constitution. According to Gachagua, his relationship with his former boss started to deteriorate immediately after taking office. One of the many things that the two had agreed by word of mouth was equal appointment of ministers, PSs, heads of government institutions and parastatals from the Kikuyu and Kalenjin community. For example, if a minister is a Kikuyu, the PA should be a Kalenjin, and vice versa. At first, the president complied with the agreement, but later, the former DP realized that ministers from his community were being undermined by the president. Instead, the president decided to work directly with PSs from his community. When Gachagua was DP, he was painted as tribal, solely because of the shareholding statement that Ruto had told him to say, stating that a lot of government resources should go to the regions that contributed to the Kenya Kwanza government victory, while leaving little to the other regions of the country. After his impeachment, Ruto amplified the words of Gachagua's critics, describing him as a man who is tribal and focuses on politics of ethnicity. But after Gachagua revealed what Ruto was doing behind the scenes, it clearly showed Ruto's hypocrisy of calling others tribal while he himself is tribal. The other issue that led to the fallout was Gachagua's refusal to defend government corruption. Since Ruto came into power, his government has been caught up in a web of scandals. Things like the affordable housing, the Shah and Chief, the fake fertilizer, and the Adani deal. According to the Murima visit, Ruto had problems with Gachagua for not defending government projects. In response, Gachagua stated that he wouldn't defend what he clearly saw as blatant corruption. Gachagua described the Ruto government as a money-making machine, where the president's primary interest is not to serve the people, but only for monetary gain. His conflict with the president also found him conflicting with close associates of the president, people like Farouk Kibet and Dennis Itumbi, whom he described as one being the co-president, while the other as Ruto's chief propagandist. Matters to do with Kenya's involvement with the war in the Sudan and DRC also became a topic of concern. Gachagua's refusal to associate himself with Hemeti, the leader of the paramilitary group the RSF that is at war with the Sudanese army, led to more hostility between Ruto and Gachagua. All these factors, together with the dramatic events of the Gen Z protest, eventually made the president to galvanize the National Assembly and the Senate to impeach Gachagua. His removal from office has left him as a private citizen with political influence. The Ruto regime has been on a relentless pursuit of frustrating his political gatherings as a way of trying to shut him up, going even further where the former DP has accused William Ruto of trying to kill him. In May, Gachagua will launch his political party, whose aim will be to work with other allied parties that will take William Ruto to Sugoi come 2027. In the meantime, Gachagua tends to continue to expose William Ruto for who he really is and use that narrative for his political advantage.
Kasongo aende! Kasongo aende! Unajua yu Kasongo mimi ndio nilimsaidia. Si unajua? Alikuja na Biblia. Akanidanganya ameokoka. Akaniambia ni mtu mzuri. Akadanganya mama mboga. akiwaambia wafunge macho waombe, yeye afunge macho.